Hello gainers, I'm Ralphie and welcome to my channel called Fitter Philosophy, in which I discuss stoic, practical philosophy things highly inspired by my personal life experience. And one of my favourite subjects on which to muse is the subject of time. I'm fascinated by time because I can distinctly remember in the past when time went slowly and when time went quickly. I'll give you two examples. When as a child I was on holiday, on the beach, playing in the sand, in a beautiful location, with the clean sparkling water and the sun warming the air, making the sky alive and making the seawater sparkle like diamonds. And I could run around and paddle and swim and build little sandcastles. And I was just a little kid and I had no notion of time. And time slowed down to let me enjoy the moment and just get the fullness of the day, and the day seemed to go on forever. Then, when I was older, I would be sitting in school, in a classroom, for only an hour and a half. Wasn't a huge period of time. And I'd sit in that class with the sun beating through the windows. Same sort of day as when I was on the beach on my holidays, but a very, very different environment. And the teacher would be churning away, reading the script that they're given to read. It's called the curriculum, and they mustn't deviate from it because it could lose them their jobs. And you'd be learning this subject, history, and you'd learn this foreign history you couldn't relate to, and it was incredibly, incredibly boring. And again, time really, really dragged. It 1.5 hours felt more like 5 hours. And the only thing that kept it constant was the clock on the wall. But which is telling the truth? The clock, with its sanitization of time, are our experiences in life as we are constantly companioned by time. Because with all the white noise and distraction around us, you'll notice that time speeds up. You wake up one morning and you say, well, that's the week almost done already. And why is that? Because your week has been full of work and socialising and going to shops and doing your sports and doing your activities. And we all do this because it's human nature. There's very, very few people who will spend their time in life doing absolutely nothing. I'll give an example of those who do are monks. Buddhist monks, some Christian monks, some Muslim monks. People attached to older religions. And the question is, why do they do it? Why do they appear to be wasting their time, when in fact when you engage with them and connect with them, they're very intelligent people, smart people. They are people who are entirely comfortable within their shell. And the reason is simple. It's because the enlightened ones and the enlightening ones understand the true value of time, which is beyond gold. It is beyond anything. Because time is the most constant dimension in our lives. It is our constant companion. It is with us when we are born, and it leaves us when we die. But for those who are busy, paying off the debts, going the extra holidays, remortgaging the house so they can invest more and speculate, to acquire more and change the kitchen and go more holidays, and buy another house and go more holidays. It rushes past them, and see when they're old and fatigued and worn out, What have they got left? A little bit of legacy they'll pass on for someone else to probably trash and piss up against a wall. And yet if only they'd stopped and spent a little more time giving time space. This is the critical thing. Time has a space within it. And you do not know it's there until you connect with time sensitively as a human, in silence, in meditation, in contemplation, and in simple ritual. And at that point, you enter further into the space of time. You pass through a certain barrier and you enter into a higher dimension, which gives you an overview of the previous dimension, of the superficial layer of materialism. And as such, it just becomes so unnecessary. It becomes of much less value, because through the process of connecting with time, you've increased your own value. Hope you've enjoyed this little monologue. If you have, do click subscribe, likey and all the rest of it. And I tell you what, gainers, I look forward to seeing you again. Bye bye.